Hello everyone, this is Anjali Tyagi and today I am giving you the summary of the chapter Should Wizard Hit Mommy of class 12th from Vistas book. So first of all, let's know about the author. John Hoyer Updike was an American novelist, poet, short story writer, art critic and literary critic. One of only three writers to win the Pulitzer Prize for fiction more than once. Updike published more than 20 novels, more than a dozen short story collections, as well as poetry, art and literary criticism, and children's books during his career. Summary of the chapter. The story starts with the daily routine that Jack had been following for 2 years with his daughter, Jo. His daughter was 2 years old when the tradition started, and today she was 4 years old. The tradition was that Jack would tell Joe a story out of his mind every day in the evening before going to bed, and also on every Saturday afternoon during her nap time. No, the issue was that it had been so long that he had been telling her stories that he did not have any good ideas for stories left with him. Even Joe didn't sleep during the story sessions anymore. So every day when he used to tell her a story, the basic plot of the story used to be same, revolving around Roger, an animal who used to change every day. Roger used to have a problem and he would approach the wise owl for help, who would send him to the wizard. The wizard would solve Roger's problem and ask for more pennies than Roger had, and would also give him a solution to fetch the pennies from a specific place. Then Roger would go to that place, fetch the pennies, and would happily go back and play with his friends. After playing happily with his friends, Roger would go back home before it got dark to wait for his father, who would be on his way back from Boston. Then Jack would describe what old Roger and his family had for dinner and then end the story. On the specific Saturday afternoon nap, Jack asked Joe that what about which creature did she want to hear a story? To which she replies, a skunk. So Jack started the story with Roger Skunk, who was a very stinky animal. None of his friends liked to play with him. One day he went to the wise owl and shared his problem. The wise owl then told him to go visit the wizard. Then the skunk went to the wizard and shared his problem. The wizard then helped him to solve his problem and asked him how he wanted to smell. To this, Roger Skunk replied that he wanted to smell like roses did. With the wizard's magic, he started smelling like roses. Then he did not have enough pennies to pay to the wizard, so wizard told him to go to the magic well, turn around 3 times, and he would find 3 pennies there which he could fetch and give to the wizard. The skunk did exactly what was told and got the wizard his pennies. Later he went out and all the other animals gathered around him as he was smelling very good. But when he went home, his mother did not like the smell and asked who had made him smell like that. Roger Skunk told the whole story to his mom, and his mother said that she liked his smell earlier and he smelled the way a little skunk was supposed to smell. So then the skunk told his mom that the other animals ran away from him because of the foul smell. But his mom said that he didn't care. She didn't care. She took him right back to the wizard, and as soon as the wizard opened the door, she gave him one on blow his head with her umbrella, and the wizard changed the skunk's smell, and he smiled foul again. While going back, the skunk heard the train coming. His father was coming on that train. They had dinner together. When the skunk was about to sleep, his mother came to him and told him that she loved him the way she was, and there was no need to change. The story ended. there. Then Joe asked her father whether the animals ran away from the skunk after that, to which he replied, no. All of them had now got used to the way he smelled. Joe did not like the way Skunk's mother forced him and made him smell foul again. She wanted that her father should tell her another story the next day in which the wizard hits Mommy back and refuses to chase the skunk's smell back. Then Jack told her that he would see, and the main point of the story was that the skunk loved his mother more than any other animal in the woods and that Mommy knew what was right for him. He then told her to sleep as her baby brother was also sleeping. He then closed the door and went upstairs. His wife was painting the chair's rail. He heard some footsteps above and then scolded Joe. The footsteps fainted. Then Claire asked him that it was a long story and to what he replied, the poor kid. Then he watched his wife do the painting and working but was very tired to help her. Also, he thought that their marriage was not a good state and also that there was no solution to it. He also said that he didn't feel like talking to her nor touching her. So this is all about the chapter. Thank you very much for listening me.